good afternoon to you all. We're here at the Narendra Modi Stadium. You join us for this T20 between the Titans and the Rajasthan Royals. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Michael.
The pitch seems to suit it. Good call to bowl first. It certainly looks like there'll be something early on for the bowlers. The openers will really need to keep things tight in the early overs.
Oh, it's a loud crowd as the players make their way out.
Curran coming in.
Misses everything. Fantastic pull shot. Rode the bounce and got inside the line. Tries to flick it past backward square, but that'll be an easy catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Massive outside edge. A direct hit and this could be gone. Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Sudarshan drills that one away. That'll be 4 more to the tally.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off. End of the over. 8 off it. The Titans are 8 for 1.
First over complete and a good start for the batters.
Cracking shot. Bit too short, but it's been smoked over the leg side for 6.
This batter is brilliant off the back foot. Transfers their weight back and pulls it away for a maximum.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Crack! Head was completely still and they struck that hard, high and long for 6.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary. Needs a dot ball.
That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch. In the air and cover takes an easy catch.
Well, the end of a productive innings. Didn't quite ignite into fireworks as we would have hoped, but still solid work. First ball for the batter, coming in.
Nearly gets the edge. Archer with a great delivery there. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Drilled that one away.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Might look to go big again here. Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Oh, now then, that's high in the air. Batters should get a few here.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
End of the over. The Titans, 33 for 2.
Well, couldn't have asked for a better start to the power play and the run chase. Exactly what they needed.
Shot. Finds the gap with that one.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point chasing that.
Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Power and precision in that shot.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
Onto that early, that could be 4.
Starting to hit their stride. Fabulous piece of timing, and they're into the 20s.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Flicked away past square leg, might be 2 on offer. There's a chance if it hits. Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. 19 runs added there. The Titans are 52 for 2.
End of a massive third over. Incredible batting with the fielders up. It's put them ahead of the required run rate early on. A few more overs of this will really put them in the driving seat.
Archer needs to get their run-up sorted. It's all gone horribly wrong with that last delivery. They're normally much better than this. Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
You give that much width and you are asking for trouble. That was so well timed, it flew over the boundary. How will the bowler respond?
Cuts that off well in the infield. Over the infield with a cracking shot. Top edge and just over the keeper. Might have been a little bit late. Four runs, square of the wicket. Excellent shot.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball.
Chota from the Reliance end. Misses everything. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Found the middle of the bat. Great timing. Lovely front foot shots that's raced to the boundary. Can he come back with a dot ball?
They've gone up here.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
No. Terrible shot. Nice shot, pierces the infield.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Over. The Titans are 82 for 3.
End of the 5th, and the bowlers have been getting some stick. The field will spread out soon, so they might look to bowl to more defensive fields.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
Goes again. This one's even better than the last. 2 maximums in a row.
Crunch on the front foot and bang. Gone all the way.
Oh, my word. That is huge. Middle. That's a monster of a shot.
That's just timed brilliantly. He moves closer to 50. Going to need something special to get this wicket.
Perfectly timed.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Power and precision in that shot.
Got their weight forward, their head was right, and punched nicely through the ball. A very professional innings this. Passes 50. Will certainly be looking to push on.
How will he reply?
Bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Oh my, that's racing away.
Clipped way off the pads. What a shot for 4.
Hurrah, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
End of the over. 9 off it. The Titans are 121 for 3.
The batters have left a clutch of 4s and 6s in the scorecard. They're powering this team to victory.
Swept away but finds the fielder. Needs to be on target. Got that away nicely. Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. And what a strike that is, right into the slot. Great timing and balance. It'll be a maximum.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
gets a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Follows up the first 6 with an even better strike. Impressive hitting display at the moment.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the Reliance end. Edge, but just out of the arm's reach of the field and the ball races away.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough of it to go for 4. Left alone and easily through to the keeper. Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Pulled away, but straight to square leg. Great shot. At least one on offer. Out. Good catch. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Not a bad innings. Was really starting to up the run rate, but cut short. A really important wicket to get at this stage of the match.
Smacks that away through the gap.
What a lovely shot. Flown to the boundary. That's not the type of ball to be bowling. Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Couldn't get it through the field. Needs a direct hit. Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Jadeja from the pavilion end.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs. Might look to go big again here.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Doesn't beat the infield. Great shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. That was a mighty win. Really just too easy to score runs and chase down that total with time to spare. A great all-round performance.
Well, that was a very one-sided contest. The result was never really in doubt at all. Hope you enjoyed the coverage. See you again soon.